action, the principle of movement and getting things stirred up and motivation and always something going on and impulsivities and everything like that. That's the cardinal principle. All right. The fixed principle is more of a balanced principle. The fixed principle is steady waters treading. Okay. And the mutable principle is more of a unstable principle. 1 minute is this, 1 minute is that, and life has all three of those forms. Life can be cardinal, and life could be fixed, and life could be unstable. Okay, our mission in life, if you're a cardinal sign, well, your mission, you're already cardinal, so your mission in life would have to be mastering how to be mutable and how to be mutable and how to be fixed, because you're cardinal. Okay, and okay, so now let's move right on to the second one. Okay, the second thing that makes real good sense would be the elements. All right. Now, before I get on to the elements, a thought came to my head about this cartoon I used to watch back in the Gap called Captain Planet. And the Planeteers used to have these rings, and he used to go Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, Heart, and they used to put it in there and make the superhero called Gold Planet. That's fire, earth, air, water, which is the zodiac, and ether, which is you. Your spirit is the ethereal. Your spirit is the ethereal. The spirit world is composed of ether. Okay, so that's the fifth element. If you ever see that movie with Chris Tucker in it called The Fifth Element, what did they need? They set up the fire, the earth, the air, and the water, and they had the fifth element, which was Lilu. But what did she need to activate? She needed love, infinite love, and she activated. So fire, earth, air, water, ether coming through with infinite love and eternal truth. That's a 7 that you can't get rid of. Okay. But anyway, and fire, earth, air, water, ether, they go in that order. They go in that order. Fire, earth, air, water, fire, earth, air, water, fire, earth, air, water. Okay, and you're the ether that completes the cycle of you're the fifth element. That's what they're telling you in that movie. You, yes, black, white, Hispanic, or Asian, you are the fifth element. It's your job, it's your mission, your purpose in life to realize who you are, what governs you, and how you can master that and give positivity no matter your religion, no matter your belief system. If your belief system has you dedicating positivity to this world, so be it. If your belief system has you putting things positive into this world, so be it. But also, my black people, this is catered to you specifically because we are the people who everybody come from. We are the original people, and our ancestors left this not only for everybody, but for us mostly because we are the sons and fathers and daughters of this, okay? So now moving right along, we already know they only got 9 planets in our solar system, and you can't, and Earth is not one of the governing bodies because we all live on Earth. That is the ultimate governing body, so that doesn't count. And so now you're left with 7 planets. So now you've got 2 planets that housing, you got 2 planets that's housing 2 different signs. All right, so one planet, which is Mercury, has two signs, and another planet, which is Venus, has 2 signs that's associated with it. But the cardinal, the fixed, and all those other factors makes it different. Okay, and you'll see as I got it. If you're Aries, your planet will be Mars. If you're Taurus, your planet will be Venus. Right? If you're a Gemini, your planet will be Mercury. If you're a Cancer, the governing body, not a planet, would be the moon who governs you, right? If you're a Leo, not a planet, but a governing body, which would be the sun would be your governing body. If you're a Virgo, you're a Mercury, just like Gemini is, right? If you're a Libra, you're Venus, just like Taurus is, okay? If you're a Scorpio, you're Pluto. If you're a Sagittarius, you're Jupiter. If you're a Capricorn, you're Saturn. If you're Aquarius, you're Uranus. And if you're Pisces, you're you're Neptune. I'm sorry, excuse me, okay? And now that I've broken down Zodiac 101 for you, I'm going to just give you the points about everything in life is a Zodiac, okay? Boom, moving right along. Okay, the months on the calendar. There's a reason why we got 12 months in a year. Because those 12 months in a year represents the Zodiac. That's a common sense one, right? But we don't never just associate that why they got 12 months in a year, but that really is, the 12 months a year come from this. Okay? And the 13th sign, or 13 hidden symbol, which is the sun, and how it traverses through the months and through the star systems from our points of view. Okay, all right. A lot of people might not know this, but a deck of cards. If you play cards, notice there are 52 cards in the deck representing the 52 weeks. Notice that there are 4 suits representing the 4 elements. Okay. Notice that there are, and to each suit, notice that there are 13 cards to each suit representing the 13 signs of the zodiac. Okay. This is just common sense things that are everyday things that are around us that show us that everything is the zodiac. Okay. The clocks on our wall. You got a clock on your wall. That's the zodiac. Matter of fact, ancient clocks, we use sundials, and we had a perfect circle. We had a perfect circle, put it a certain way, had something in the middle of it. So when the sun, wherever position the sun was in the sky, it would point and it tell us the time, and we didn't need winding hands because we knew the sun told us the time, and we used sundials. But those were the original clocks. But that's all zodiac clocks are zodiac. Okay. Moving right along, we're gonna get another thing, number 4, we're gonna get right along to this puberty. If you check out puberty, when a person is 12 or 13, they reach puberty. There you go again, 12 and 13. And man, the numerology behind it is so crazy. That's a whole other video about the numerology behind it. But we're gonna get to a little numerology right now. Look at Jesus. Jesus had 12 disciples. King Arthur had 12 knights of the round table. Here go a few pointers I wrote down. All right. So King Arthur had 12 knights of the round table. 12 tribes of Israel, the 12 tribes of Ishmael, the 12 tribes of Jachin, the 12 gems of Aaron's breastplate. Everybody know who Aaron was. That was Moses' brother. Elijah and his 12 stones and 4 barrels. There you go again. 12 sons of Jacob, the tree of life bearing 12 fruit. Right? Moses and the 12 spies, 12 oxen of Solomon, right? Joseph and the dream of 12 stars. And there are many more 12s in there that I'm not mentioning. Those are just the ones that came off the top of my brain. Okay? Boom, moving right along again to my point number 5. And we're going to get to the seasons. All right? The 4 seasons: summer, winter, spring, fall. That resembles the what? The fire, earth, air, water. We already know that. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, they call it war, pestilence, death, and war, pestilence, death, and I'm forgetting the 4th one right now. Okay? But those 4 are really the 4 symbols of the zodiac. They have taught us to believe different and make us shy away from this knowledge and made us think that this knowledge is witchcraft when it is the oldest knowledge. It predates witchcraft. Okay? So the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, Ezekiel and his 4-winged vehicles, sky-like vehicles. Okay? The 4 beasts in Revelation. Okay? 4 weeks. Okay? We also see that it takes 4 quarters to make a whole, right? The 4 seasons, all of these things, you can always find back to the 4. You know what I'm saying? And 4 is the 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, so it goes back to that 12. 1 plus 2 is 3, right? 1 plus 3 is 4. You got 12 and 13, right? 12 and 13 is 25. That's why we celebrate the 25th of December to be Christmas. All kind of things that people just don't connect the dots to. Okay. Another thing, Friday the 13th. The unlucky number 13, that's the zodiac. They made you think that 13, they want you to associate the 13 with an unlucky number, so you will not put the dots together of why, damn, 13 is really important number, okay? And it's really important because if you go into any business, I'm going to show you how important it is. You go into any business, the powers that be have removed the number 13 from off of the elevator. Now, why the powers that be? And when I say the powers that be, I'm talking about the ones who are at the top. I'm talking about the movers and the shakers, the 13 family bloodlines of the Illuminati and their multi-myriad of corporations and governments and scandals and lies and deceit and their money and their fake illusions. all trying to keep us in this matrix so that we may not love one another, that we may not tell the truth to one another and embrace one another, okay? Especially black people, okay? So now everybody is really disillusioned because